Hello and welcome once again to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. You join me today in Heysham, which is in Lancashire, where we've come to have a look at St Patrick's Chapel, which is the oldest religious site in the northwest. We're going to take a quick little look round now, but this chapel dates from the 8th century, which is before the Norman conquest in 1066. So let's take a little look around and see what's here, shall we?
Lovely view of Morecambe Bay though. That water's quite choppy down there though. We're now inside the chapel itself, and it's, as I say, it's from the 8th century. It's quite amazing to think that this thing's stood here since before the Norman conquest in 1066. It is a Grade 1 listed building. It's the first Grade 1 listed building I've ever seen, and there's nothing like it in the rest of Britain. You know, Lancashire has got the only one of these type of religious sites, and it is the oldest religious site in the northwest. As I say, it's just what strikes me as so amazing is how old it actually is. You know, it'll have seen some changes with this building over the years.
We're now below St Patrick's Chapel, and it appears that this is a doorway that leads underneath it, but it's been bricked up, or blocked up, should I say, by a modern man, it looks like. Whether it would have been a natural cave forming a like a little crypt or not, I don't know. I should imagine it would be, and they've just built it on top of that.
I'm now moving away from what I think was an entrance to the crypt, and I'm slowly making my way along the foundation wall of St Patrick's Chapel. What's quite interesting to note is that a lot of it has been built on natural rock formations. It's as though the builders have basically utilised what was already there, not only to save themselves time, but they probably theorised that it would be stronger than any foundations they could build, having natural foundations already there for them. Probably saved them some work as well. Now these two channels that are carved into the stone are actually graves, the larger one obviously being for an adult and the smaller one being for a child. The little square hole that I'm just closing in on here, that actually would have been to hold a wooden cross or some form of grave marker, they reckon. There's St Peter's Church, which is was for the commoners. They believe that St Patrick's Chapel was actually part of a wealthy estate, and somebody with some money would have had it as a private chapel, a bit like they used to do in the 1800s. Both their churches, they also think, date from around the same time. These relics here in the ground, we don't know if they've come out of the chapel or whether they mark graves. In front of the chapel and overlooking Morecambe Bay are 6 more graves carved into a large rock similar to the ones that I showed you earlier. Once again, they've got the square holes at the head of the grave that would have held some kind of marker. Personally speaking, I don't think they would have used wood. I think they would have used stone, seeing as they've gone to so much trouble of building these graves the way that they have. Now, any fans of the heavy rock group Black Sabbath, they should recognise these graves easily, as they actually featured on one of Black Sabbath's album covers, The Very Best of Black Sabbath, which was released in the year 2000, I believe. So there's a little fun fact for you there.
We're now in the little garden area that's just below St Patrick's Chapel. It sort of links the old chapel to the church just below. I should imagine this isn't original, although these stones, they probably are. Probably just tidied it up and made it look better walkways than that. We're going to get off now and we're going to get back to the car. It was only a little short place this, but it is free. So if anybody does want to come and visit it, come round and have a look because it is quite interesting. It's a lovely little place, a look straight out across Morecambe Bay. As I said, quite an exposed area, and it is the oldest religious site in the northwest, as I said. So anyway, until the next time, when we're out and about once again, bye bye for now.